Alrighty, everybody, we are back. I was kidnapped by the Pirate King, Chapter 9. Let's get right to it. The door burst open and 4 armed men rush into the room, aiming their guns directly at you both. Then I'll just take you both. Sloan. Crap. Ronan shoves you behind him, taking a protective stance. Ronan, I can handle myself. Be careful. We'll say we're outnumbered. Let's do that. I've had worse odds, love. He smiles at you and Sloan scoffs. How sweet, but it won't do you much good. She snaps her fingers and you're suddenly grabbed behind. Ronan growls fury. Let her go. Oh, relax, rat. You'll keep her company for a time. Before you have the chance to fight back, Ronan is grabbed as well, and the two of you are dragged out of the office. Really? Sloan's doing this? You're dragged further below ground until you reach a cellar, a prison. You struggle, but it's no use. They throw Ronan inside, then you crash into him, and he steadies you before you topple sideways. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm not hurt. What are we going to do? Ronan looks around the dark room. I don't know. This isn't good. The darkness is thick and suffocating around you. Ronan goes to the doors and tries to open them. No. When the doors don't budge, he steps back. Then to your shock, he pounds on the door. Come on. He's afraid of the dark. He kicks the door, pounds on it. His breathing escalating, coming out in short breaths. Ronan, are you okay? What? He doesn't seem to really see you when he turns back, his eyes unfocused. What can I do? Ronan starts pulling frantically on the door. His voice booms and rages as he shouts, Let us out now. There's no answer, there's nothing, and his movements become more frantic, his eyes more desperate. He slams his hands against the wall over and over. Then, when he finishes with that, he pulls on the bars again. Ronan, you need to let me out now. I'm not kidding. Ronan, calm down. No, get me out of here now. He yanks on the door so hard that you're afraid he's going to dislocate his shoulders. I won't live like this, not again. Not again. He's going to hurt himself. He keeps hitting the bars, keeps pounding on the metal, and keeps your heart breaks. Okay. I'm going to let him figure it out alone. I'm not going to spend no money on him. You watch as Ronan continues thrash raging, panic-stricken, and desperate. He rages for a long time before tiring himself out. He slides to the floor, head in his hands. Ronan. He lets out a shuddering breath, shaken but calmer. You study him, making certain he's calm. You've seen panic like this before, but you've felt it yourself. How many times have I been locked in my room for days? How many times have I panicked just like that? Do you want to tell me about it? He girths his teeth, and silence falls over the two of you, but you wait patiently. Finally, he signs, clarity and remorse in his eyes. I don't handle sales very well. I was incarcerated once, 10 years in prison. 10 years? You gasp in shock. You've read about Ronan's exploits in news. You knew he was an escaped convict. Yet somehow hearing it directly from him here in this cell, it's different. Talking about it is still hard. And all I'll say is I got out, I escaped. That's how Sloan found me. Everything she said was true. She's found me starving on a beach, and she took me in. I wasn't let out of prison, Amber. I escaped, and I turned to a bloodthirsty existence when I got out. I'm sure you had your reasons. He smirks, his stormy eyes stinging and harsh. Are you sure about that? I'm a pirate. What possible reason could I have had? You open your mouth to respond, but footsteps sound in the hall, and someone appears behind the bars. Hello, you two. Having fun? Sloan, let us out. Let's do that. Very scary, little girl, but sadly, I don't think I will. Then I'll make you. She's charming, Ronan. Where did you find her? Sloan laughs, clearly amused, and whips out a gun. Well, as much as I love to see you squirm, Ronan, I think it's time we get this over with. We're in for a nice, fun hanging, and you're the star. Wow, what? I invited the whole town. I know you love a good show, Ronan. Your throat tightens, your stomach's filling with horror at her words. No. Oh yes, it's time to finally rid the world of the great Ronan Stryker. Sit tight, Amber. I'll be back for you later. Sloan's man comes and grabs Ronan, and he thrashes against them. Sloan, don't you dare touch her. Or what? You'll haunt me? Sloan drags Ronan from the cell and slams the door. Just as they disappear into the darkness, Ronan shouts one last thing to you. Amber, don't tell them anything. Whatever you do, don't. But the door slams closed. Frantically, you look around for something, anything you could use. I have to do something to help him. Do you want to save him? Dante! You jump at the sound of someone else just beyond the bars. A figure emerges from the shadows, tall, imposing, and familiar. Dante Sinclair, the man from the market. He smiles with gentlemanly politeness that still sends chills down your spine. I'll ask again, do you want to save him? Let's see. I'm going to say do. Just make it simple. I like to hear that. Your eyes narrow at him. What do you want from me? Smart girl. Don't worry, the price isn't too steep. I only want one thing. Which is? His smile is pleasant and easy as the keys to the cell dangle from his finger. Just for you to answer one single question. What? Where is Ronan taking you? You pause, staring into his empty, cold eyes. What do you want to know? He shrugs lightly. Let's call it curiosity, shall we? But I promise you this. If you tell me where Ronan Stryker is taking you, I'll let you out of this cell. You can save him, and I'll leave you be. For now, that is. Something rings false in his words, and you recoil. You remember what Ronan said about this man, how he reacted. Is something stopping you? Ronan must hate you for a reason. I'm not going to betray his trust. He chuckles, shaking his head at you. But you'll let him die. Come on, Amber. I thought you were clever. He's baiting you, and you know it. It's not that easy. He's going to use that against us. Besides, don't tell them anything. Just tell me where you're going, Amber. I'm not going to do it. Oh, I'm going to keep quiet. Wait a minute. Oh, it's very, very clever. Very clever. I'm gonna stay quiet, like Ronan said. Well, it's only one little thing, one little destination. He smiles deceptively friendly, sucks the warmth out of your very core. I'm waiting. But you shake your head slowly, deliberately. Dante sighs in disappointment. Well, I must say your loyalty is commendable, but misplaced. What do you know about loyalty? What do you know about me? He watches you for a moment, his cold eyes glinting like jagged ice. I know one thing about you, Amber. Astor. Your eyes widen in shock as he reveals the name of your mother's country, of your country. He chuckles at your reaction. You do best not feed wild animals, Amber. Sooner or later, you'll become the prey. But it's in my best interest to keep Ronan alive at the moment, so Dante grins and tosses you the keys to the cell. With a wink, he turns and disappears into the darkness. Give Ronan my regards. As soon as he's gone, you unlock the door and race for the stairs. So he let me out anyway. Wow. Once at the top, you follow the sounds of a roaring crowd. Now here's one of those things where I think even if I don't help him escape, the crew will. So here we go. When you get outside, you find Gallows in the center of a square. Sloane is there with Ronan beside her and around his neck a noose. No, I have to do something. You rush to the crowd, cup your hands over your mouth, and shout as loud as you can. Stop. It's what? Amber. All eyes turn towards you and your heart hammers at the sudden attention. You only have one shot. I need to distract them, really distract them. Demand you release him. Ask that you release him as a personal favor. I'm going to just demand it. You demand? And who are you to demand, little girl? You narrow your eyes at her and you speak loud and clear. My name is Amber Lombardi, and I am the heiress to Astoria. Is that supposed to mean something? Amber, don't. Yes, the truth is I'm rich. I'm worth billions of dollars. Really? You take a long breath. I just need to distract her, then I can free Ronan. Yes, and I'll give you my fortune if you let Ronan go. Sloane seems to think about it, and you inch closer to the gallows. Think about it. It's all of the money. It's a lot of money. Amber, stop this. I'm not worth it. Sloane's attention wavers from you to Ronan, and she frowns. You don't see yourself clearly, Ronan. Amber. The anguish in Ronan's eyes is too much to bear. You turn away as he continues to protest. This is getting interesting. Amber, stop. Ronan scowls, turning to look at Ronan again. Sloane scowls, turning to look at Ronan again and away from you. No, she needs to look at me, or I can't help Ronan. Ronan, you're such a sourpuss. Let the girl go. Sloane's eyes are picked with interest, and you know you have her distracted enough, but Ronan is drawing her attention away. Forget it. Risk Ronan getting hurt. I'm going to do that because I know he's not going to get... Well, what do you say? There we go. I don't really need the money. Amber, don't. Now or never. You dart towards, but Sloane intercepts you. You little. She grabs you roughly by the arm, her fingers bruising your skin, and she holds a knife to your throat. You struggle and manage to get free, but not without getting kicked. Amber. You push forward, grabbing the knife and slicing Ronan's bonds, but Sloane is right there, and she grabs the knife part way, causing the knife to slice through his arm. Ronan frees himself, and you grab the end of the rope and wrap it around Sloane's wrists. Batch. She moves to grab her weapon, but you kick the lever open to the trap door. The three of you plummet to the ground. You and Ronan hit the ground, but Sloane jerks to stop dangling by her wrist. To a stop dangling by her wrist. My shoulders. Oh, that had to hurt, huh? Sloane snares in rage and shouts to her men. Don't let them get away. I think we've overstayed our welcome. Agreed, run. You duck into an alleyway and make your way through the crowd. As you go, Ronan roughly bumps into a man pickpocketing a phone. Ronan, now isn't the time to make phone calls. Are you calling the police? You don't have to pretend to use the phone to make me think you're important. Wait a minute. Let's do that. First one. We need to get out of here. I know I'm calling Baby John. He holds the phone to his ear. Get a boat now. I don't care where it comes from. He hangs up and turns to you. Come on, we need to get to higher ground. Ronan takes your hand and drags you into the back of the room of a restaurant, through the kitchen and past the surprised employees. Look at this. Where are we at? Oh, that's right. It's flooded. Up several steps of stairs, you come out on the roof. Perfect. We should be safe up here. Suddenly, gunfire rings out, and a stray bullet lands near your feet. They found us. Go, go, go. This is crazy. I should tell Ronan to run faster. Tell Ronan I need to rest. Suggest trying to... No, let's just tell Ronan to run faster. Hurry, they're gaining on us. Can't you run faster? You jump from one roof to the next, waiting for Ronan to follow. He catches up with a surprised huff. You jump the last building. Sure, you've finally made it. Look, the docks. I can see the docks. Come on. You round the last corner only to run into Sloane. Hello again. Crap. She trains her gun on Ronan with a wild grin. Did you really think you could get away, rat, from me? The gun clicks. Time to finish what I started. No, I should slip. Let's do that. You bolt forward, tackling Sloane. The gun, in the chaos, her gun goes off, hitting you in the arm. I think they misspelled that anyway. Amber. Idiot, you could both have been killed, both of you. With Sloane still down, Ronan grabs your hand and drags you towards the boat as you cradle your arm. Well, this has been exciting. You and Ronan race to the shore. Baby John and the others are waiting in a small boat, but they're starting to sail away. What are they doing? I ordered them to get out if we couldn't make it on. Come on. You run so hard your legs start to burn. Your lungs constricting, but you keep running as the gunfire rains down. Come on, come on. The men hold out their arms to you both as you leap off the dock, landing on the boat just as it gets too far. You land on the deck in a heap, panting heavily but safe. That was close. As you sail away, the shores growing smaller in the distance, you catch sight of Dante on a high peak. Now there he is. He waves, offering you a sarcastic salute and a grin. What the hell is he doing here? Ronan's gaze is trained on Dante. Hatred clear in his eyes. Why does it seem like he's waving at you? Because I think he is. Ronan tenses beside you. Ronan, Dante pressed me to find out where you were headed. He whips around to face you. What? It's okay. I didn't tell him, but it was like he was reading my mind. Let's do that. He knows. He figured it out even though I kept my mouth shut. Then, to make it worse, he gave me the key anyway. Ronan sighs. Thank you for your loyalty, Amber. That means a lot, but you should have never engaged with him in the first place. Ronan's eyes cloud with anger. You're taking too many risks, Amber. You should have never even spoke to him. His words are harsh and anger coils around you. I did what I thought was best. Why do you even care? I'm cargo, right? You just want my money, right? Uh-oh. Is that what you truly think? Ronan's eyes grow wide, and he shakes his head just once. You. Come on, Ronan, what else is there? You're always scheming, right? Looking for an angle. You are impossible. He steps closer and looks you in the eye. Am I wrong? Ronan growls and grabs you around the waist. He drags you close. Let me make myself clear. Then, without warning, he pulls you into a rough, passionate kiss. What is this new development? Are you and Ronan going to take the next step? Find out in Chapter 10. Wow. So anyway, guys, there it is. Another episode done. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. It'll be Chapter 10. I was kidnapped by the Pirate King. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.